Hi, I'm Rob Vanstone, the Leader Post, here with Murray McCormick of the Leader Post. And guess what? We're going to talk about quarterbacking again. Durant is back practicing with the Roughriders. That's a pretty significant step. It seems to energize everybody on his first day back, and I'm sure it will in the days and weeks ahead.
It carried over to the grandstand. I think everyone was a little more focused, a little more excited about the opportunity, what the future holds. I think the Riders have struggled so often that everything's been negative. It was finally a positive thing to see Durant out there throwing the ball and throwing it pretty well as a whole. Still rehab sessions though, so we're still, it's still ways to go before he'll actually be a starting quarterback again.
The arm feels pretty good. We're right on track as far as our rehab goes, and the positive outlook on things. And but we're still taking it day by day and being cautious and making sure we don't make any decisions without taking everything into consideration.
It seems to be, we throw these kind of questions at you again, but what do you think Darren's impact's going to be on this team down the road, looking at playoffs and possibly the Grey Cup in Vancouver?
How can it not be an immense impact? You're getting a quarterback back who's won a Grey Cup, who's been to 3 Grey Cup games, and I don't think it's accidental that they were 8-2 with him and 1-6 without him, and the one victory being over an expansion team. So to have him back as a leader and more importantly as a presence and presumably as a starting quarterback for the playoffs is huge.
I hope we never go that long without you.
You're so nice.
Anytime you're missing a leader, there's always going to be a void. But the one thing I will tell you, though, is when you're missing a leader also, one or two things happen with your team. Either they crack or they come closer together because they're gone. And then when they actually come back, it's a different team with, it's more solid. So I think that's what happened.
Durant's return does provide an element of intrigue to Saturday's game against the Edmonton Eskimos. Largely a meaningless game, but all eyes will be on Durant to see how much he plays, if at all. What else is there to be of interest on Saturday?
I think the Riders need a win. I think no matter what happens, Durant, Kerry Joseph, they have lost so much. They need something to build their confidence. More meaning in this game than a lot of people think. They got to come out healthy, but a win is pretty huge. And I don't think we can overlook the fact you don't want to go into the playoffs losing. There's never been a team that needed to win more in the final game of the season than the Riders, in my mind.
Do they, though? The last 3 Riders Grey Cup champions have lost their regular season finale.